Identity thefts and changes can and do and are happening, and I am proof of it. This is why I show my tattoo on my hand always too. That's actually originally me. I have been through serious deforming through this. Those are just some of the changes that I have been through, and it is from Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police. I am an identity theft, identity change victim. I am a human traffic victim. I am a revenge retaliation victim, and I am an intended murder victim. My mother was stalked. My mother was killed through Billy Wooldridge and Blair Hardy through Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police. I am a revenge retaliation victim, injuring, torturing, skull splitting, brain injuring, body mutilation, medical blacklisting, lies, time buying, cover ups, arrest refusals, except for on me to give me a criminal record and to justify the crimes that have been taking place against me through the police and their inmate sex offender co offenders, their untouchables. They are guilty of doing this to me, my identity theft and changes. They are also guilty of attempted murder. They are guilty of ending a bloodline. The Wood bloodline is dead. If I share any DNA with Tyler Lake, Jay Benalstein, Billy Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, or anybody else involved, there's going to be serious fucking consequences. I have been going through this for 3 years. My kidneys are gone. My lungs are gone. I cannot get medical help. So if anything happens to me, I am Chris Wood. I live in Napanee, Ontario, Canada, and the ones responsible, the human traffickers, the human sex trade slavery traffickers, and the ones guilty of murder, Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police, Spencer Mills, 14716, human trafficker, drug trafficker, drug cop, boyfriend to Blair Hardy, who is a drug trafficker, who is Bandito MC, allegedly. He is a rapist. He is a drug trafficker. He is the one that laces drugs here at Napanee to murder and to make it look like it was just another drug addict getting bad drugs and overdose from it, but it's done intentionally with that intent to make it look that way. Isn't that right, Blair Hardy? You were a serial killing piece of shit, and along with Billy Wooldridge, 149 Center Street North, now bald, glasses, approximately 70, 71 years old, 72 years old. He is a child stalker, guilty of calling my mother mom when he was stalking her before he murdered her. He used to stalk children for the ex-chief or commander here in Napanee. He is a sex offender, identity thief, and he is alleged Hells Angels There is Tyler Lake, their prospect, and there is Jason Van Alstyne, their prospect. They are also guilty of murders, attempted murders, animal abuses as well. There is Lennox and Addington County General Hospital administrations, either Wayne Cubbyduck or Sarah Fiddler. There is Lennox and Addington County General Hospital Dr. Tatiana B., aka Margie B., Stacy's girlfriend, mental health worker. There's Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. McGregor. There is triage nurses Terry, Tanya, and David, and Paladin security guard. They're the human traffickers, the human sex trade slavery traffickers. They are the ones that are guilty of criminally negligently aiding and co-committing an OPP and their Hells Angels boss, Hells Angel Bandito bosses, Billy Wooldridge, crimes against me, while aiding and helping cover it up and preventing me help. They even have a justice of the peace here to make accusations stating people are high on marijuana and hallucinating being sodomized. I don't think so. But that's how they obstruct and that's how they get away with their crimes as well. So I'm gonna keep this short. I just want to say be safe, everybody. Love all, hate none, and remember, if you think that identity thefts and changes cannot happen, I have proof of it, and I have just proven it. And that is just a little bit of what's taken place with me over the course of 3 years, including my skull being split, blowing up like a damn balloon, being seriously deformed, and proving it and called a liar even by doctors with this proof, or just not being seen, going to the hospital, telling them what's going on, not wanting to see me, just taking it as me there with a headache because of bullshit lies against me, stating about drugs I do not do, and a lot of other bullshit compliments of Spencer Mills and Stacy through her girlfriend Tatiana. And you need to prove those lies. You are serial killing pieces of shit garbage. I am a revenge retaliation victim, and the ones that need to be arrested and charged, even though they won't be because they work with and for the cops here and are the cops and doctors. Billy Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne. You wanted to turn me into a dummy like you so I could not think, so I could not be talking about this, so you get away with it. You've already taken my legal rights, my medical rights, my human rights. The OPP you think you know. Next police auction, you talk to the right cops and you just might be able to buy yourself a child or an adult as a slave. Isn't that right, Spencer Mills? Be safe, everybody. Watch yourselves, watch your children, watch your finances because they are also financial thieves. They're guilty of um, frauds through disability and they're guilty of frauds through welfare system as well, using false addresses to collect and false names and everything else to collect. Identity thefts, financial thefts. They're guilty of collecting insurance policies on victims having them murdered and then collecting the money on them. Isn't that right, Blair Hardy? Billy Wooldridge, this is how you bought your Mercedes, probably along with the drug trafficking. Isn't that right, Blair Hardy? You're lucky you own the police here. You're lucky you're untouchable, and you're lucky that homicides are legal in Napanee because it's with and for OPP revenge. Hit the like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I will answer them. Be safe, everybody. Love all, hate none. Remember, identity thefts can and do happen, and I am proof of it. I am 50 years old, and I am going through this because I spoke up to try to save lives against police. And as a result, my bloodline's being murdered and my identity's being taken by corrupt, organized, criminal, filthy fucking cops. and they're little inmate bastards so they can play Pontius Pilate to commit homicides using them as pawns. Be safe, everybody.